Hello, everyone. Greetings from Westfield, Wisconsin. Boys basketball is on the agenda tonight as the Nekoosa Papermakers take on the Pioneer Westfield Pioneers in South Central Conference basketball action. My name is Tom Kirst. Along with me, commentary, our color man, Mr. Daniel Schmidt. And behind the camera, Mr. Jim Allen. Certainly glad you could join us for this Nekoosa Sports telecast. As always, our thanks goes out to Nekoosa High School and River City's Community Access for helping us make telecasts of NHS sports possible. Game number 2 of the conference season takes the Papermakers on a little road trip as they invade the Westfield gym looking for their 5th overall win and 2nd league victory on this young season. Pioneers opened conference play last Friday with a home loss. They'll be looking tonight to redeem themselves in front of the hometown crowd. Westfield enters play tonight with a 2-2 overall mark. They started the season with wins over Montello and Tri-County, but have dropped their last 2 contests, both coming this weekend, as the Pioneers lost to Wisconsin Dells on Friday night and Watertown Lutheran Prep on Saturday. Pioneers' leading scorer is junior Greg Winkleman. He averages right around 13 a game. Senior Tyler Yonke is the leading rebounder for Westfield. He also is 2nd on the team in scoring. He drops in about 11 points per contest. Nekoosa is 4-1 on the year. They own wins over Poynette, Pittsville, Assumption, and Mauston. Their lone loss on the season, a 59-50 decision against Medford. Offensively, the Papermakers like to shoot the 3-ball, no doubt about that. And they fared well in that category this season. Senior Owen Linsmeyer has 19 trays in the first 5 ball games, leads the team in scoring, averaging right around 25 points per game. National anthem performed by the Westfield Pep Band. They're located across the way. And as usual, they are nice and loud in this Westfield gym. Getting ready for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First for the visiting Nekoosa Papermakers, who will be dressed in their road blue uniforms tonight, trimmed in white. These two teams played twice last year, of course. Nekoosa won both times. An easy 62-39 win in Nekoosa, and then a 59-44 victory right here in Westfield. Now the starting lineups for Nekoosa. .6'1" senior wearing number 2 is Owen Linsmeyer. Again, Owen leads the team in scoring. Number 12 is Brett Gershmal. He's a 5'11" senior. 14 belongs to 6'4" senior Brad Savage. 24 is Hunter Sipla. He's a 6'3" junior. And rounding out the Nekoosa 5, 6'4" senior, number 32, Ty Crater. Crater averaging about 15 a game for Nekoosa, and Sipla about 14. So that's been the big 3 in the scoring column thus far this year for Nekoosa. Now the starting lineup for the Westfield Pioneers. Justin Day is a 5'8" sophomore. He wears number 1. Greg Winkleman leads the Pioneers in scoring. He is a 6' junior. Number 4 is Nick Hawley, a 6-foot sophomore. 34 is Tyler Yankee, a 6'5 senior. Yankee, the leading rebounder, second leading scorer for Westfield. And number 40 is Brett Middlestad, a 6'2 senior. So Westfield starting 2 seniors, a junior and 2 sophomores. Nekoosa starting 4 seniors and the junior Hunter Ciplo. Well, Dan, we're on the road. How about that? First time in his basketball season. It's always good to be back in Westfield. We don't quite have the turnout tonight we're used to seeing, though.
I'm always impressed with their bando, Tom. Always. Every time I come down here.
Yeah, the band only plays before the game. So about, 20 minutes?
Yeah, great bando.
But they have a lot of fun. They might not be the best sounding band in the world. They don't sound bad, don't get me wrong, but they simply have a lot of fun. And I think that's what, to a large degree, what band is about, especially with these extracurricular activities. Nekoosa wins the tip. They have the basketball. That's Brett Gersmo. Brad Savage in the corner. Westfield man-to-man to begin the game. Savage bulls his way to the basket and puts it down with the left hand.
Yeah, we'll be down here next Friday, too, again.
Yeah, this coming Friday, another 3 days.
Maybe we can leave our stuff right here.
Hey, Ciplo with a good play inside, up ahead to Gersmo. Brett lost the ball going up. Ty Kreider picks it up and sticks it in. 4-0 Nekoosa lead. So the Papermakers out of the gate quickly. Middlestad gave it up in the corner. That's not Winkleman, that's Holly.
Every game I've seen this year, Tom, Nekoosa's been, like you say, out of the gate early.
Greg Winkleman with a 3-bomb. Now that narrows that lead in a hurry now, doesn't it? 4-3 the Papermakers. We played a minute. And a little touch foul outside as Owen took it down the middle. Winkleman picks up his first. Cold night out. And that is one of the reasons I believe we don't have a real big turnout tonight, especially across the way. With the students and some of the adults usually sit over there for Westfield. Ty Kreider.
That was too easy.
Blew right by his man. Ty with 4. Owen with a steal. To the basket, lays it down. Second turnover, second conversion off those turnovers. 8-3 Nekoosa lead, 6:30 to play here in the opening period. Owen with another pick on day. Owen with 4. 3 turnovers early going. Haven't played 2 minutes yet. Day is just a sophomore. And he's learning a few lessons from the senior, Linsmeyer, here in the early going. Day with a good head and shoulder fake. Good board inside by Yankee, and he puts it down.
Yeah, Yankee had position on the Nekoosa player that time.
And that's definitely a body you have to block off tonight. Yankee's a big fella. Ty Kreider with a miss. Owen crashed for the rebound, but Holly got it. Winkleman down the left side. Nobody picks him up. Fires the 3-ball. And Ciplo with the rebound. Kreider. Cut off. Back to Gersmo. Nekoosa will settle into their man-to-man offense. Savage looks inside at Ciplo. He's covered up. Ty left that one short. Ball on the floor, picked up by Middlestad. 10-5 the Nekoosa lead.
I noticed in most of these games, Tom, that I've seen so far this year, which haven't been, it's a game of spurts, this teams, it seems.
Yeah, Nekoosa's been playing at a pretty good pace this year, and you know that can spawn a lot of spurts itself. Where things go well, things don't go so well. 10-7 the score. Kreider finished that one. Boy, Ty Kreider's had some pretty easy looks. He's got 6 points. Nekoosa by 5. It might be who puts up the most points tonight, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
I guess that's usually the way it works out, but I'm expecting a lot of points tonight. Savage misjudged his leap that time, and that left an easy one for Tyler Yonke.
Oh, boy.
Savage is fouled by number 40, Brett Middlestad. I'll make that 34, Tyler Yonke. Second team foul on the Pioneers. Nekoosa with 3 substitutions. 6'4" junior Tanner Stevens in, along with 5'11" sophomore Tarek Tuttle and 6'4" senior Ben Hosnerl. Hosnerl will pull the trigger. On top to Kreider. Westfield 2-3 zone. Tuttle with the miss. Kreider with a good rebound. He's got 8. Left-handed Kreider, nice job of finishing that with his right hand. It's interesting here at Westfield. They 3-ball in and out by Holly. They do have a scoreboard on our left end here. Be the west end, I think. Owen inside. Got it.
You know, Tom, I'm looking at that scoreboard. It looks like they only put the players up that are playing that have scored points.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Usually you see the starters up there, or who's in the game
or
up
who's
there.
in the game, but it's
The board was empty to start the game, and now we have about 5 numbers up there, which corresponds to the number of people that have scored. Owen earned the held ball. It's still Westfield's possession, though. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. 3:25 to play here in the quarter. Nekoosa by 7. Nekoosa working hard defensively right now. But Winkleman gets a real good look. He's got 2 trays now, 6 points. 4-point Nekoosa lead. Kreider turns down the 3. Leaves it for Owen. Owen with a quick 3. Pulled down by Winkleman. Yonke back outside today. Tuttle with a good rebound. Tanner Stevens over the top of Yonke. Ball bounces right to Kreider. Tie back to the glass, left it short. Stevens tipped away from Kreider that time. Hosnerl saves back to tie. Owen drops it for Stevens. Can't handle it. Saves it to Tuttle. Just a little bit of good fortune that time, huh? Nekoosa getting a little sloppy. There's another sloppy pass, but again, it goes right to Kreider.
Yeah, that's 3.
Boy, Tanner's got to make better passes than that. Kreider with a wild miss. Going the other way, that's Winkleman down the left side. Owen picks him up. Holly across the way. Day for 3. Justin Day, the third 3-ball for Westfield. 16-15, Nekoosa. Owen ran out of room? No. Somehow finished that shot. Tough shot by Owen. He's got 8. 1:15 to play in the quarter. Winkleman guarded by Kreider. Day on the baseline. He's got the last 5 now for Westfield. Pioneers back within 1 with a minute to play in the quarter. Stevens with a wide open look, missed the shot. And Kyle Peterson, a 6'1" junior with the carom. Westfield beats Nekoosa down the court, and Nick Holly puts the Pioneers up for the first time. And Coach Baldischweiler does not like what he sees right now. Nekoosa started with a big lead. What was it? Maybe 8 or 9 points at one point. And they've given all of that up plus 1.
Well, you got to play more than offense in the game. You got to play both ends of the court.
And Nekoosa not doing that real well right now. I can understand Coach Baldischweiler being upset, especially with that last basket, because his defense just didn't get back. Left a wide open shot, about a 15-footer from the corner. So Nekoosa's got to do a better job in the transition. On the offensive end, the last couple of minutes, the Papermakers have looked sloppy with their passes.
We've taken a lot of shots this quarter, Tom. We've taken 17 shots. Westfield's taken 12.
Yeah, Westfield with 3 3-balls, though. Nekoosa with none thus far. We know Nekoosa likes to shoot the 3. And they're going to get some in this game. Right now, they go inside to Savage, right back to Sipla. Hunter missed and can't get the carom. Day with it. Nekoosa gets back this time. Hunter Cummings had it blocked inside. Cummings, a 6'2" junior. Approaching the 10-second mark as Hosnell fires a 3-ball. Ben with his first basket. Nekoosa back up by 2 with 5 seconds to play. They need to come up and play the ball. Day with a long one. Banks it in at the buzzer. I'm not sure why Nekoosa didn't come out at least challenge Day there. And it pays off for Westfield. After 1. A lot of scoring. It's Westfield 22, Nekoosa 21. So Nekoosa has a great scoring quarter, and lo and behold, finds themselves down by 1 after 8 minutes. See how if the Papermakers can adjust here in the second period. A lot of shots in that first quarter, right, Dan?
Both teams shot well. Nekoosa was 10 of 19 for 53%, which any coach will take. But Westfield was 9 of 13 for 69%.
Tuttle misses the putback. Yankee pulls it down for Westfield. And Nekoosa with 3 scorers in that first quarter. Linsmeyer had 8, Kreider had 8, and Savage had 2. You know, I don't have Nekoosa for a turnover yet in this game.
No, on that one series, they could have had 3 of them, but they happened to be in the right place at the right time on bad passes.
And you put those stats together, they shot 50% in the quarter. They didn't turn the ball over. I mean, it's hard to believe you'd be down by 1.
Well, let's put it this way, 22 and 21 points is a lot of points for a quarter for high school basketball.
It's got to be the defensive end.
Or the lack of defense.
Boy, Nekoosa, that's about the 3rd or 4th time they had to save the ball back in bounds from their offensive set. Almost another turnover there. Sipla, bump going up. Oh, they're not going to say no shot. Well, I thought for sure. That wasn't Sipla either. That was Savage that took it to the hole. So he's going to be out of bounds. Who got the foul? 21?
Yeah.
Hunter Cummings with his first. That's the other thing for Nekoosa. They haven't committed a foul yet. So they didn't even commit a foul in the first quarter. And they're still down by 1. Sipla. Gersmo. Off the knee of Justin Day. So Nekoosa will inbound on the other end.
I think Brad Savage has got to get into the scoring.
Yeah, he had a tough game last time out, didn't he? When it comes to offense, anyway.
I don't know what kind of three-point shooter he is, but he's passing up some open looks on a 3.
Hunter Sipla, too, after having some good scoring games. Not so much the last ball game out. Gersmo forced that one. And here come the Pioneers. Beat Nekoosa back again. And we get a foul. That one should be on the floor for sure. 12, Brett Gersmo with a foul. Nekoosa just hasn't looked comfortable on offense for the last 2-3 minutes. Especially when they have to play a half-court game. Give up an easy one here. Hunter Cummings, a little 4-footer off the inbound pass. Westfield by 3. Now you got to play both ends of the court. Sipla. Hunter with a good move. His first basket, 24-23, Westfield. 6 minutes to play in the half. As many coaches have said, and I heard Bo Ryan say it just recently, you're not always going to have good shooting nights.
Oh.
But you can always have good defensive nights. And that's what Nekoosa needs, the mode they need to get into. Playing that defensive end as important as they're playing the offensive end. Good looks there. Ball just wouldn't go down. Middlestad picked up by Ciplo. Ball on the floor picked up by Owen. Day lost it. Owen lost it going up. And Nekoosa out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's our ball out of bounds. I don't know if the other player touched it from Westfield.
Owen didn't take that real strong to the basket that time. Should at least get a foul out of that. Now Nekoosa going to turn it over on the inbounds. Boy, oh boy. Westfield by 1. Middlestad can't handle the pass.
He was hounded by, was it Corey? Not Corey, but Jay. Brett
Gershmal.
Yeah.
He went through the family.
Went right through the family tree.
Swings the ball to Owen. Owen had it tipped away from behind by Winkleman. Westfield with it. From the baseline, air ball by Tyler Yonke. Long 3-ball by Kreider. Nekoosa not showing much for patience there.
No, you're right, Tom.
And now the little defensive breakdown, and Winkleman nails his third 3-ball. And Nekoosa's going to take a full timeout. 4 minutes to play first half. It's now Westfield 27, Nekoosa 23. So Nekoosa has used 2 timeouts here in the first half, trying to get the ship straightened. Are heading in the right direction. They have it down. They have the basketball down by 4 now. That's a nice feed.
Yep.
Ty Kreider looked off the defense, then found Brad Savage for an easy one. Now you got to play defense on the other end. Winkleman back on top. Day with a long 3-ball. And we're going to get over the back, called number 4, Nick Holly. Team foul number 4 on Westfield. And Nekoosa a chance now to tie this ball game up, even go ahead. They trail by 2. Kreider with a good look from the elbow. He's got 10. 27 all. Day. Nick Holly missed the wide open 3. Savage. Owen for 2. Pulled down by Holly. Boy, Holly's a pretty good rebounder for a guy his size. He gets up in the air. He's just a sophomore. Day, he's left-handed player. Tuttle with a good move. Tarek left it for Brad Savage. What a pass, huh? No assist there. But a nice play by Tuttle to get the turnover. A good job by Savage hustling down the court. 2:20 to play. Nekoosa back out on top. They scored the last 5. Nekoosa's been beat off the dribble a lot again by Westfield. Like they're a little bit quicker than Nekoosa. Under 2 minutes to play.
We're playing a little tougher defense now, Tom.
Owen with the reach as he went for the steal. Second team foul on Nekoosa. First on Owen. Only had 6 fouls committed in this first half.
Well, what about the officiating so far, Tom?
I like it.
Okay.
They're letting them play.
I do too. I like a good game.
It's hard to complain about 6 fouls in the first 14 minutes. Day with a good jump stop. Missed the shot though, and Supla.
Everything was good
with the rebound.
Yep.
Minute 30 to play, first half. Owen gets a screen from Kreider, but Ty rolled right into Owen there instead of rolling to the basket. I think Supla got away with a walk.
A little, just a half step.
Ty had the 3, didn't take it. They go inside to Owen, and he puts it up over the top of Yankee. So the 6-1 Linsmeyer over the 6-4 Yankee. Nekoosa by 4 with 1 minute to play in the half. Winkleman right back to Day.
They're
Hunter Supla.
Sort of telegraphing their passes now.
Nice break on the ball by Hunter, though. Nekoosa by 6 with 40 seconds to play in the half. Winkleman to Day. Winkleman guarded by Kreider. Nekoosa's doing a better job of not giving up the wide open 3-ball right now. Winkleman challenged inside. Kreider with the rebound. 20 seconds to play. Make that Stevens with the rebound. 20 seconds to play. Let's see if Nekoosa goes for 1. Owen holds it on top. 10 seconds to play. Guarded by Winkleman, drops it to Stevens, who double dribbles. I'm not sure what Tyler was doing there, or Tanner was doing there. 2.5 seconds to play. Let's see if Nekoosa gets up. They need to get up and play a little D here.
Very, very excitable coach.
Oh, yeah, by the way, that's Robert Dooley, the coach of Westfield. Of course, Nekoosa coached by Chuck Baldischweiler. Hey, Stevens with a rebound, with the steal.
Count as a shot, I guess.
You know, Owen actually had a little more time to shoot that than he thought. But the good play ends the first half, and Nekoosa rallies a bit here late in the second quarter. They get back on top, or score at the half. Papermakers 33 and the Pioneers 27. Pretty quiet halftime, but we're almost ready for the start of the third quarter. Nekoosa on top by 6 at 33-27. First half scoring for Westfield, Justin Day, the sophomore, with a couple of trays, another field goal. He had 8 points. Greg Winkleman, the other major contributor, he had 3 bombs, 9 points for Winkleman. Nick Holly had 2 points. Hunter Cummings with 2. Brett Middlestat with 2, and Tyler Yankee finishes with 4. For Nekoosa, Owen Linsmeyer, 5 field goals, no 3-balls though. 10 points for Owen. Tarek Tuttle had 2 points. Brad Savage 4. Hunter Supla with 4. Ty Kreider with 10. And Ben Hosnero with the only 3-ball for Nekoosa. Ben with 3 points after the first 2 quarters of play.
Tom, in that second quarter, Westfield was 2 of 8 for 25%. For the half, they were 11 of 21 for 52%. Nekoosa in the second quarter was 6 of 14 for 43%. And for the half, they were 16 of 33 for 48%. So both teams pretty good field goal percentages.
And Westfield was up in this ball game by about 3, I believe it was, in the second quarter. Nekoosa cranked up the defense a bit. I think Yankee just got away with a walk there. Late in the quarter, they get on top again by 6. But they need to come out and play with a little fire in their belly here in the third quarter, or Westfield's just not going to go away.
No, I think they got to play defense like they played in that second quarter, towards the end of that second quarter, the last 4 minutes.
Day misses the shot. Supla with a strong rebound, and Yankee picks up his second foul. Foul's not an issue at all in this ball game. In the first half, Nekoosa committed only 2. Westfield committed only 4. So 6 fouls in the entire first half. And not a free throw was shot either in that first half. Supla picked up the Kreider miss, took it up, and drew the foul. Here comes that first free throw of the night.
Oh, yeah, man. You can draw a little circle here.
That's a big foul for Westfield as Tyler Yankees picked up his third now.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, we played, 36 seconds, and Yankee with 2 quick fouls. It's not going to help Westfield inside, and Yankee's going to take a seat. 7:24 to play here in the third. Hunter makes 1 of 2. Tries to save it back.
Well, Tom, I don't like the way they put the scoring up there, just the players that have scored.
Kreider almost had a steal, knocked it out of bounds. Oh, I see, and in the second half here, they're starting all over again, huh?
Yeah.
We only have one number up on the board, and that's Sipla because he's made a free throw. No, I don't get it either. In Nekoosa, they program all those numbers in, and whoever's on the floor at the time's on the board.
I think they can do the same thing here. I just don't think they do it.
Right. Missed by Holly, rebound by Sipla. Brett Gershmal down the right side.
You know, in a game like this, Tom, I think depth at the end of the game is going to be the deciding factor.
Kreider finds Savage. Ty. Forced that one.
Yeah, his hand was.
But he drew the foul.
Yeah. I was going to say I heard that way up here, but I didn't.
Nick Holly got the foul. Ty Kreider shoots 2. You know, when you have to pump fake a couple of times to try to get the shot off, you might be forcing the shot just a tad. Kreider came out good that time, but he misses the free throw. So Nekoosa not wowing him at all here from the line. 1 out of 3. Ty now with 11 points. Nekoosa full court pressure. Ty Kreider taps it out of bounds. So that's something new. Nekoosa with an 8-point lead, going to extend the defense a bit.
Oh, too high.
Brad Savage is going to pick up the foul. Hunter Cummings got a good feed that time, tried to take it up and lost an arm doing so. So Cummings, the 6'2 junior, shoots a pair. He has 3 points on the night, draws Westfield back within 7. And 6. Westfield extends the court now, man to man, as Day came up to pick up Gershmal. Bad pass. Really no angle that time for Kreider to make that pass. Basket here for Westfield would be big.
I heard one of the Westfield mothers yell out 3 seconds. But
there's a big
their
three
team
ball.
has the ball.
Greg Winkleman with his 4th tray. Westfield with the last 4 points. Yeah, she's a little confused there, isn't she?
Yeah.
Ty Kreider will fire the 3 and nail it. Big shot for Ty and Nekoosa. 38-32. Now we got to play some D. I mean, Winkleman's burned you 4 times from outside that 3-point line. Let's get up on him, huh? Missed by Holly. Rebound by Savage. Owen finds Sipla. Tried to go cross court to Kreider.
Yeah, and it wasn't there.
I tell you what, Hunter had a pretty good path to the basket, too. Take it to the board. Finish the job. Owen for 3. Sipla battles.
Uh-oh.
Ball tipped out to Holly. Owen gets back along with Gershmal, and Holly travels. Sort of an unforced error there.
What, did you travel, Tom? I didn't see that was.
They called the travel. I thought they were going to
Okay.
call it double dribble, but 5 minutes to play, third quarter. Nekoosa with a 6-point lead. That's what it was at halftime. I would almost think Nekoosa would try to go inside a little bit now, too, without Yankee in the game. There again, Sipla had it. He had an easy shot coming up, and he tried to make the short pass instead. Nekoosa got the ball back, though, and scored. Sipla scored, but you need to be a little sharper with those decisions. Middlestad. There he is again. Winkleman missed that one. Holly will try the three. Hey, nice job by Brett Gersmal as he chased down that rebound. Kreider on the baseline. Swing the basketball, they do. Savage takes it up and scores. Nice job of moving the basketball that time. Nekoosa with a 10-point lead.
I think that's the largest lead we had, Tom.
Dave banks in the three ball. When you're a sophomore, you can do that. Seniors can't bank in three balls like that, but sophomores okay. Sipla, take it up, Hunter. Boy, he gets deep and then he kicks the ball back out. Kreider got a step, still had a tough shot, and he put it down. 44-35, 3:29 to play, and Coach Robert Dooley is going to take a Westfield timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here. We're going to talk about upcoming basketball. As for the boys, following this ball game, this is the 10th of December. The boys do not play again until the 20th of December, which is a week from this Friday. And they will be at home against Watoma that night. Of course, we'll be there to record that game for public access. The girls, well, they won last night. The girls went down to Poinette, won a ball game in overtime, improved their record to 4-1. The girls in action again this Friday night. They will be right here on this same court as they will take on Westfield, and we will be here to record that ball game for you as well. That game will play Monday night on River City's Community Access, probably at 8 o'clock. See what Westfield changes here, if anything, following that timeout. Oh, they got Yankee back in the game. That's one thing. He just double dribbled, but no call. Winkleman. Day. Tough shot. Nekoosa can't rebound it, though. And Day's going to try it again. Boy, the sophomore's had a nice night. He's got 10 points. Ben Hosnell. Off to Tanner Stevens. Inside to Savage. Trying to work on Yankee. Pick up that next foul.
Oh!
Missed the shot. And Westfield with a rebound. You watch Day here. He's a left-handed player. He'll shoot the ball with the left hand, but I've seen him shoot a little jump shot with his right hand a couple times tonight, too. You don't see that too often. Yankee inside. Got it. Nice play by the big man. Not a whole lot of room in there, maneuver.
A little game of streaks here again.
Lead is down to 5 with 2 minutes to play, third quarter.
Biggest lead, I believe, Tom, has been 10 by Nekoosa.
Owen takes it up and got the roll. A lot of contact that time. And Owen finished the deal. Nekoosa by 7 at 46-39. Boy, Cummings had a good look. Owen the other way. Reverse layup. 48-39. Nekoosa by 9, a minute 28 to play. Third quarter. Day back out to Cummings. Keegan Johnston with the ball to Winkleman. Whoa, that was a walk. Yankee's got a clear path to the basket. Missed the shot, though. Put in the rebound. Big and strong is Tyler Yankee. Owen fires the tray. His first three ball of the night. Nekoosa back up by 10 now at 51-41, 48 seconds to play third quarter. Been a quick quarter.
Been a quick game so far.
Not many fouls. Of course, no foul shots. And really hasn't been bad from a turnover perspective either. I think I've called more turnovers than the officials have. Tanner Stevens is going to pick up the fouls as he was trying to defend near the baseline. A whole bunch of substitutions, both teams. 27 seconds.
I think in this last 27 seconds, they're trying to give the starters a little bit of rest right here.
And of course, Westfield gets Yankee out of the game. They don't want to pick up that fourth foul. Winkleman short on that one. It's going to be an Nekoosa basketball. It was straight. It was true, but it was about 6 inches short. Brett Gersmal against Winkleman. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Zipla, bad pass. 10 seconds going the other way.
That's where you just wanted to bring the ball out, Tom, and play for that last shot. You know what I mean?
Winkleman, tough shot. Can't get the roll, ball on the floor, and that's going to do her for the third quarter. So Nekoosa extends their lead a bit, but it isn't easy. A tough Westfield squad tonight. Our score after 3, Nekoosa 51, Westfield 41. So Nekoosa outscores Westfield 18-14 in that third quarter, and they have a 10-point lead heading into the final 8 minutes.
Tom, in that third quarter, Nekoosa was 7 out of 10 for 70%, and Westfield was 5 out of 15 for 33%. So Nekoosa had good scoring.
Oh, Owen had a good look there.
Yes, he did.
Out. Cummings, nice finish.
Yes, it was.
Hunter Cummings now has 6 points on the night. 8-point game. Owen inside, gets it back out to Kreider. Ty lost it. Owen picked it up and put it in. Good reaction by Owen. Owen with 21 on the night. Nekoosa by 10. Day. 3-ball. Number 5 for Greg Winkleman. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, you would think you would guard him.
Yeah, I think you'd have somebody around him all the time when he's standing on the three-point line. You want to help, but you also don't want to give up three-point baskets. Ty Kreider.
You don't want to give that up either.
Right by Kyle Peterson. Ty with 18 tonight. 55-46, 6:20 to play.
Oh, they got away with some steps.
Yeah. They're letting them do that tonight, aren't they? Keegan Johnston with a basket, 7-point Nekoosa lead, 6 minutes to play in the game. Osnero back on top to Kreider. Ty again. Can't finish it, got it back and laid it down. Well, sometimes Ty Kreider looks like he's 6'11" in there, doesn't he?
He hustles.
Ben Osnero is going to pick up the foul. Third team foul on Nekoosa. The first tonight on Ben. Ben out. Brad Savage back in. Both teams with 3 team fouls with 5:48 to play here in the game. Nekoosa man-to-man on the out-of-bounds play. Day fires the 3. Kreider with the rebound. A couple of bodies on the floor, but nobody hurt. Heading to the other end.
That was Westfield's first miss this quarter.
Kreider. Boy, Ty is very good at that pull-up 3 straight on. His second 3-ball of the night. And Nekoosa with their biggest lead now. 5:26 to play in this ball game. It's Nekoosa 60 and Westfield 48. So Westfield has the basketball. They're down by 12 as we approach the 5-minute mark of this fourth period. Nekoosa still man-to-man. Day takes it to the basket on Gersmal. Owen with the rebound. Trying to push it down the court. Westfield does a good job of getting back defensively. Westfield still man-to-man. Owen might have forced that.
I thought that was forced myself, Tom. I agree.
But you got a 12-point lead. You don't really need that one right now.
No.
And then we get beat on the other end. Ouch. 10-point game. Owen trying to post up inside now, and Yankee kicks the basketball. Day is out along with Johnston for Westfield. Middlestad back in along with Cameron Marshall for the Pioneers. Cipla fouled on the baseline.
There could have been 2 fouls there.
He ran into Yankee after that. And I'm not sure who got the foul.
21,
21?
they said. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got it on the board in a hurry. Savage on top to Gersmo.
I agree there, Tom. You know, you got a lead, you know. I don't want to think you want to be in a real. Might get that good shot.
Gersmo bumped by Marshall. Team foul number 5 now on Westfield. Nick Holly back in.
They might be doing this on purpose.
I don't know. I don't think so. Not the last one anyway. They probably want to get a little more aggressive. Swing the basketball this time. Gershmal on this side. Tanner Stevens. Fouled going up. Tanner's going to shoot 2. Brett Middlestad's going to get that one. That's a 6-team foul now on Westfield. And lo and behold, Nekoosa is in the bonus now the rest of the night. But right now, Tanner Stevens will shoot 2. Long on that one. It was ironic when the ball hit the backboard. I heard a door slam. It's almost like
yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like
it's almost like Tanner was throwing a rock at the
like a brick fell.
Little sound effect action. Tanner shorter on that one. And gets his first point.
Oh, we're doing a little.
And they forced the turnover, I believe.
No, they're gonna.
Yep, it's gonna be Nekoosa basketball. So, hey, good call there by Coach Baldischweiler, who surprises the Pioneers. You know, we used to do that in high school.
Surprise people?
Well, yeah, you'd press after a made basket.
Oh, okay.
You know,
yeah, I see
made
that.
free throw or a made basket.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Otherwise, you wouldn't press. Owen drills the 3. His second of the night. I've got him for 22 on the board. I think I've got him for 24. Of course, I'm the official scorer.
Oh.
Owen did a good job of cheating over to pick off that pass intended for Holly. 14-point game for Nekoosa, 3:55 to play here in Westfield. Well, I tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say another thing about inbounds plays the rest of the season, except it's too easy. Owen hit from behind by Winkleman. He'll shoot the bonus. Tanner Stevens out. Hunter Cipla back in. Owen earns the bonus.
Yeah, we can use some work on our inbounds, Tom.
Nekoosa now, what, 4 out of 8 shooting free throws tonight. That's not real good. Westfield turns it over.
Yep.
Now, Westfield is a pretty young team. They started 2 seniors tonight. All the other players that have seen action are underclassmen. So, yeah, they're going to get better as the year goes on. 3:41 to play, 65-52 Nekoosa. Tarek Tuttle has the basketball, hands it off to Owen. And Nekoosa with it, 13-point lead, 3:35 to play here in the game. Nekoosa trying to go 2-0 in the South Central Conference.
Oh, they're going to take some time off the clock, it looks like. Which
makes a lot of sense.
Doesn't bother me. I don't know about you.
Plus, you get in a real close game. This is something that you need to be able to do as the situation dictates. Spacing is so important in this. Sipla took it to the hole, drew the foul. .34, Yankee picks up his fourth. Hunter, 2 out of 3 from the line.
Oh, maybe we should mention, Tom, that the JBs won tonight.
Okay.
60-57.
And they did it in style, right?
Yeah, they were down 9 in the fourth quarter. Came back to win.
Sipla got a hand on that one.
Yeah, he's looking up at the ceiling where the ball went.
Yeah, caromed off the back of the backboard after Hunter touched it. That was a good win for Bob Atkinson's team. Didn't look too good there for him for a while. Day turns it over.
Yeah, they're having trouble getting the ball.
I think Day is, well, again, he's just a sophomore, but I think he's probably real susceptible to a pressure defense type thing. 30-second timeout right now.
You think Coach Chuck is saying, let him put us on the line?
I'm not sure what he's saying right now.
I was surprised he called a timeout and it wasn't Westfield, to tell you the truth.
Tell you what I'd want out of my team, if I really ever had a team, is I'd want them to play really hard here.
Oh, yeah.
And execute in the last 3 minutes of this game. I mean, if they're going to try to sit on the ball a little bit, fine, let's work on doing that.
Yeah. But if you're open and you got a lane to the basket, you got to take it.
Savage puts it in play to Owen.
Exactly what you're saying, Tom. You got to work hard. You got to, because they're going to be pressing.
That was a poor decision by Brad.
Yes.
In this situation, too, sometimes you need to shorten the pass, take a few dribbles toward the guy that you want to pass the ball to, and shorten that pass and make it easier. Owen got a screen, and that was a long pass he made there to Tuttle. Ball out of bounds.
It wasn't that bad of a pass, though, Tom.
So we need to work on it. Still got 2:27 to play. 15-point game. Day picked up by Tuttle. Telling Dan at the break that I think Day probably has having the varsity game of his life tonight. He's banked in 2 threes. How often do you do that, huh? He's got, what, 3 3 balls tonight and 13 points. Winkleman back on top today, fires that one with the left hand, and there's 3-ball number 4 for Justin Day. And that one was as clean as a whistle. 2:03 to play, Nekoosa by 12. 2:03. That's 123 seconds remaining in this game.
Now, this surprised me a little bit.
What's that?
That they didn't press more.
Yeah, it's just a straight man. They're not trying to trap the ball at all. Thing you want to make sure you don't do here is waste your dribble. You don't want to take a dribble and pick it up and then say, oh, what am I going to do with this thing? Owen is grabbed by Day. He'll shoot 2. I got to do Owen's math here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 20.
It took 26 seconds off the clock, Tom, on that possession.
Owen looking for his 24th point tonight. It's been the duo of Owen Linsmeyer and Ty Kreider. They have combined for 47 of Nekoosa's 68 points. Like that 48. Minute 30 to play. Day, that ball was kicked evidently by a Nekoosa player.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but
Riley Erickson hits the court. His first appearance for Nekoosa tonight.
You know, I bet if you gave him a mitt, he'd catch everything.
Yeah, he's a good backstop, isn't he, in baseball. Andrew Melvin, a 6'4 sophomore, also checks in, along with Ben Hosnell, I believe, came back in the game. Tarek's going to let that bound out of bounds. Nekoosa 69-55 with 1:24 to play. Owen still in the game, picked up by Winkleman. Winkleman went for the swipe, missed it. Oh, man. Hosnell with a bad pass. There was just no passing lane there at all.
No.
And I'm not sure why.
Derek Tuttle fouled on that, I believe. I'm just guessing.
Ben made that pass. So true. Tarek did pick up the foul.
That's only our 4th foul, though, Tom.
Yep. Not close to the bonus. Brett Gershmal back in for Nekoosa. Tanner Stevens back in. 1:08 to play. Nobody picks up Day. A little confusion out there. And the sophomore adds up to that career night. 15. He's got 19 for the Pioneers tonight. They take one more timeout. Again, the next basketball game that we'll be seeing, a recording for public access, will occur this Friday night. Today is the 10th. That'd be the Friday the 13th. We'll be back here at Westfield. I hope that's a good luck Friday the 13th. As the girls take on the Pioneers. And again, the girls 4-1 on this basketball season. And they are 1-0, I believe, aren't they, in the South Central Conference?
Yes.
Yeah, they got a win over Boston. So, looking for that second win down here on Friday. And then next Friday night, the 20th of December. Boy, it's hard to believe that's the 20th of December already. The boys return to action. They will be at home against Watoma.
Who that little Westfield had? Was it Katie?
Yeah. It was Katie somebody or other.
Yeah, I can't think of her name now.
Chewed up Nekoosa and all the entire South Central Conference for about 4 years. And did Nekoosa turn it over? I'm not sure. I'm waiting for a call.
No.
Oh, they're going to say Nekoosa took a timeout. So Coach Balderschweiler had one timeout left. He takes a full timeout, 56 seconds to go. 69-58 Nekoosa. Brad Savage has it. He'll put it in play to Tarek Tuttle. 54 seconds to play. And the foul committed by Hunter Cummings will send Brad Savage to the line for 2 shots. Double bonus time. Must be getting ready to go home because the lights just went out behind us here up on the stage. That's the second time that's happened tonight. Brad Savage has 6 points tonight. Make it 7.
They got him for 9.
Well, they're wrong again. Cummings. Fouled by Hunter Sipla. So we didn't see many fouls throughout this game until this fourth quarter.
This fourth quarter is taking about as long as the first 3 quarters.
We're trying to make up for it here in the fourth quarter. Hunter Cummings shoots 2. He gets the shooter's bounce that time.
Sometimes you just...
He's 3 for 3 from the line. Trying to extend that perfection with this free throw. $70 for Nekoosa, 60 for Westfield. As Savage looks for a friend, finds Kreider, and he is fouled. This has to be a coaching moment for Coach Dooley here because 39 seconds to play, 10-point game.
With 4 possessions.
Yeah. We'll see what happens the next time Nekoosa touches the basketball. Ty Kreider has had quite a scoring evening. It's right up there with Owen. He's got 24. Owen's got 25. And now they're even at 25. 50 points between the two. As Owen taps it out of bounds with 37 seconds to play. 72-60 our score. Ben Hosnell back in. He'll replace Tuttle. Yankee in the corner. Inside to Cummings. Hey, that's a nice move by Cummings.
It was.
Really is.
It was. I agree.
He's done that a few times. He sneaks inside and he somehow finishes out how to finish that shot. A little drop step that time. And then a swing to the basket. But
Oh.
there goes his perfect night from the line.
Yep, there we ruined her.
4 out of 5. Looking for Westfield's 61st point of the night. And that brackets out. Still a 12-point game, and Westfield still fouling.
61 points will get you, win you a lot of games, Tom.
Oh, well. 24 seconds to play. We'll walk to the other end again. Nekoosa out of timeouts, for what it's worth. Westfield still with 1.
Made her, huh?
Hunter makes that free throw. He's got 7. Actually, they have him for 10. Boy. Yeah, they're right. He's got 11 now. 18 seconds to play, 14-point game. Another tray by Winkleman. And a timeout taken because Westfield has a real shot yet, trailing by 11 with 15 seconds to play. Coaching moment. Timeout on the court. Riley Erickson back in the game. Put it in play for Nekoosa. Does so to Sipla. Hosnell and Winkleman fouls him with 12 seconds to play. Just amazing what Day and Winkleman have done tonight. Between them, they have 11 threes. Not a bad night's work, huh? Day with 19 right now, Winkleman with 18. There's another miss, and it's going to be Westfield basketball. Day trying to put another one up there, and he does.
A 3 or 2?
Just a 2. 3 seconds. Day trying to foul, but the official says, my gosh, there's 3 seconds left. You're down by 9. I think it's time to go home. Buzzer sounds. Nekoosa winner tonight. Our final from the Westfield gym. Nekoosa 74 and Westfield 65. Nekoosa improves now to 5-1 on this basketball season. They are 2-0 in South Central Conference play. With the loss, Westfield slips to 2-3. Pioneers now 0-2 in South Central Conference action. Another high-scoring ball game tonight. We've seen quite a few of those with featuring the Papermakers this year. And again, tonight, no exception. They do get the win here in Westfield. Scoring rundown, first for the Pioneers, Justin Day, the sophomore with a big night, 5 3-balls and 21 points for Justin Day. Greg Winkleman scores 6 times, but they're all 3-balls. Finishes with 18 for the Pioneers. Nick Holly has 2 points. Keegan Johnston with 2 points. Hunter Cummings, 8 points in the second half, 10 points for the game. Tyler Yankee finishes with 10, and Brett Middlestadt, a field goal and 2 points. On the Nekoosa side of the ledger, Owen Linsmeyer, 2 3-balls and 25 points tonight for Owen. And that's pretty much right on his season average. Also having a big scoring night, Ty Kreider matches Owen with 2 3-balls and 25 points of his own. So Linsmeyer and Kreider again put up 50 of Nekoosa's 74 points tonight. Tarek Tuttle finishes with 2, Brad Savage with 7, Hunter Sipla with 11, Tanner Stevens with 1, and Ben Hosnell finishes with a 3-ball and 3 points for the Papermakers.
Tom, in that fourth quarter, Westfield was 9 of 13 for 69%. For the game, they were 25 of 49 for 51%. Really good shooting percentage. Nekoosa in the fourth quarter was 5 of 8 for 63%. And for the game, unofficially, they were 28 of 51 for 55%.
Wow.
Some real good shooting percentage by both teams. Anytime you're over 50, it's pretty darn good.
It was a pretty entertaining game tonight, too, except for that fourth quarter when everything's just stopped with all the fouls and the trips to the foul line. But still a very good game tonight. Entertaining game, South Central Conference basketball game. Nekoosa trailed the Pioneers 22-21 after one quarter. And it's strange because the scoring went from 22-21 in quarter number 1 all the way down to 12-5 in the second quarter. Nekoosa had that advantage. Led 33-27 at halftime. Papermakers outscore Westfield 18-14 in that third quarter. And then I must have this screwed up here. I'm not sure.
No, you're
Down
right.
the stretch, Westfield outscores Nekoosa 24-23.
Right, that's what.
Our final tonight, Nekoosa 74, Westfield 65. So the boys are idle now for the next 10 days. Their next ball game will be the Watoma ball game in Nekoosa on the 20th of December. The girls will be in action this Friday night. They'll be down here in Westfield taking on the Pioneers. We'll have that ball game for you on public access. We'll tape it Friday night. It'll air for the first time on Monday of next week. We'll also, besides the Watoma game we're going to have next week, actually there's the 20th of December is a special night in Nekoosa where the boys and girls play the same night. So we'll actually be recording 2 ball games on the 20th. As Watoma comes to town, both the boys and the girls. And of course, both those games will be on public access. That's going to wrap it up for us tonight. I want to thank Dan Schmidt and Jim Allen for doing their typical outstanding job, except Dan keeps dropping everything under the sun. My name is Tom Kirst. I want to thank you, the viewer, for joining us. And I sure hope you can join us again next time for Nekoosa Sports.